Hey guys, what's up? Shin05 here, back with another drawing video. It is Sunday, so we're back making another how to draw. This video is from that Harley Quinn show. I got requested to do Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy, specifically from that new animated Harley Quinn show. I actually haven't watched it yet, but I should, because I actually really like Harley Quinn. She's my favorite Batman villain. But other than that, this video was requested by Kush Cathpathy. Thank you so much for the request. I hope you enjoy it. This will be a little bit of a harder one. Again, anytime we have like two characters, it's always a little bit more tricky, but still it shouldn't be anything too bad. So, anyway guys, get your pencils ready and, let's jump in. Alright guys, so to start off drawing, this picture, what we're going to do is draw two circles. Make them a decent size. So this is going to be one, and the trick to this one is one circle over here, this is going to be Harley Quinn, is going to be a little bit lower than this circle. Just slightly, nothing too crazy, but it'll be a little bit lower. And again, we're keeping it very light, very loose at this stage of the game. And then here, it's going to kind of have a line going down for her body. Same thing with this one. One of Harley Quinn's arms is going to be in front of everything, so it's going to start about here, kind of go up, over into like this oval. Then there'll be another kind of long, kind of oval going out there. And then Ivy, her arm's going to be below Harley Quinn's arm, so it's going to be under here, kind of be about there. Her arm's going to go out over here. Be Harley Quinn's back. Ivy's back. And now, now that we got kind of like a really loose gesture here, we can kind of start doing a little bit better of a gesture. So this is basically going to be Harley Quinn's head, and it's on a profile view. So to draw that, I like starting out with the crosshairs, and we're going to just draw a little curved line right here. And then off that curved line, we're going to get kind of like a curved line like this going down. It's going to go into a jaw, go up, and then her head. It's going to go out a little bit more like this. Get that nice skull shape. Her eye's going to be about here. And then just the way it's drawn, her nose and stuff, it's actually going to kind of go out and then over, so you're going to get kind of like a shape like this. Like that. You can kind of erase a little bit over here. But again, this is just a gesture. Nothing's to, actually should raise her head. That's okay. We'll lower her arm a little bit. And then Ivy, it's pretty much the same thing. She's going to kind of be looking down a little bit. You want their eyes to meet, so you want this line to be kind of the same right there. But pretty much the same thing. We're going to get that kind of head shape. It's going to go up like this, kind of curve around and in for like the skull here. And then kind of the same thing with Ivy. It's going to go out a little bit, kind of in like that. And then Ivy's eye will be about here. And now we're going to jump focus and just stay on Harley Quinn for now. So Harley Quinn, kind of getting a little bit more specific with like her gesture. She's going to have two ponytails, which is kind of like this big, big kind of water droplet shape right there. And then for her hair, it's going to be like an oval, and it's going to kind of go down and over like this. But that's pretty much good for the gesture that we need. So now we could jump into detail. And I like starting out with her eye, so I'm going to zoom in a little bit. And her eye is fairly easy. Basically, we draw an eye on profile. It's basically kind of like this curve line that goes down, and it goes into a point here. So you get a line going down, over, and then it's going to go out, and then in. And then the trick to drawing a eye in profile is when you get like this kind of like C shape, kind of like open mouth right here. Basically what you're going to do is start before this line ends and just draw a nice curve line like that. So it gives the impression of like the eye sideways. And then once you get that down, you kind of extend this. It's going to go down. You're going to draw a shape that kind of hugs this eye shape. But here it's going to go out into 3 little spikes for her eyelashes. And then in right there. And you could shade this in. This would all be black. Like that. And then you could draw in her eye, which is just a little curve line like this. And then a light reflection, which is just a little circle. And then the pupil, which is, you can fill that in as well. Like that. Then we get her eyebrow, actually. And her eyebrow is pretty simple. It's a curve line like this, so like a little C shape. And it's going to just extend up and then down. Get to a point, kind of the same thing over here, up and then down. Like that. And once you get her eye, we can kind of gauge into how big her face can be. And basically, I like starting about here. And we're going to draw a little curve line that curves in. And then when you get to the end of the eye here, you're going to get to like a point. It's going to stop. And then we're going to curve out for the nose like this. And then go in. And then at the edge of the nose, so the mouth is going to be about here. So to draw that, you're going to draw a curve line curving out. Just a small dip. And then curve in like that. Then it's going to extend in and down like that. Then it's going to go down and out. Then you're going to have her bottom lip, so it's going to dip out and then in slightly. Go into the jaw. And then up. And then over like that. Again, it's kind of complicated, but if you're following along with me as I was doing it, it shouldn't be too bad. Once you get that down, you draw on her teeth, which is just a little line going down and across. So it's basically a little rectangle. Like that. And if you want to draw on her lipstick, it'd just be a kind of a curved line that hugs the top of the lip here. And then same thing on the bottom here. Like that. But once you got that down, we can draw on the hair. And the hair's not too bad. I'll start about here. And we're just going to draw a curved line that curves down. Kind of has like a dip to it. Like that. Goes into a point. And that point's going to go up. Over. And it's going to curve up and in like this. And then about here, we're going to draw a line going out. Kind of curve over like that. And then here, where the forehead is, we can just draw a line going over like this to kind of finish off the hair. And now that that's done, we could draw on the ear, which the ear would be, it follows the eye line, so the ear would be about here. And it's basically just kind of like this little C shape. Like that. If you want to draw details, it'd be like 2 lines, so there'd be one curving in, and another one curving out like that. But now that we got that down, we could jump into the ponytail, which the ponytail's not too bad. What we could do is draw a little kind of oval here. And actually, we can finish it off. We can draw a little curved line like this. And then I like doing like a kind of like a line hugging it, like that. And we'll get another one on the bottom here to show like her hair tie. And now we can go straight into the ponytail, which kind of curves out. And very similar to like this strand of hair, it's pretty much the same shape, it's just kind of a little thicker. Like that. And then it's going to curve out here, kind of go down, and then in like that. And now we're going to finish off her kind of head shape here, which is just a curved line there. Curve down, kind of spike into where the ear is here for her hairline. Like that. And then we're going to get the other little ponytail, which is just a bump here. And then you see it on the bottom here, which just kind of goes into like a spike. And then just the last details for her hair. She has 2 curve lines here and here in the hair. I guess this is like a strip of color. And then start about here, just kind of go over like that. And then just another little wavy line, kind of like that. That's pretty much it for her head. Nothing too bad. And now we could draw a curve line going down for her neck here, another one about here, like that. And now we're actually going to draw all of Harley Quinn first, or most of her, just because like she's kind of overlapping Ivy a lot. So now that we got that down, we can kind of draw in her sleeve, so we can refine it a little bit better. It's going to be about here, like under her neck. So we're going to start with a line going out, and then over, and then it's going to kind of curve in like that. And then from here, we're going to start about here and draw kind of like this oval that's going to connect into this like that. Actually, it could be a little bit longer and a little bit more pointier at this end. And then we're going to draw a line going down and over and in like this. And we'll get another little line kind of curving down and out. And then for her kind of shirt and like her back here, it's just a line going out like this, straight across. Then it's going to kind of curve in a little bit, over, and then down like that. And then for her arm, it's nothing too complicated. It's just a line going out like this. It's going to kind of curve in a little bit right there. And then kind of same thing over here. We're just going to get a straight line. It's going to curve out, over, and kind of round in about here for where her elbow is. Like that. And then you get a little curve line for like her sleeve. And you kind of erase any overlap. So that's pretty much good for Harley Quinn for now. We could move into Ivy. So Ivy, again, not too different from Harley Quinn. We're going to start with her eye like we did last time. And Ivy's eye is a little bit straighter and a little bit more narrow. It's not as big as Harley Quinn's. So to draw that, we're going to just draw a line kind of going across and then down like this. And then it's going to kind of curve over and in like that. And again, we're going to get that little curve line, show the eye bending. And then Ivy has eyelashes, which you can just kind of hug this shape. But Ivy's eyelashes just go into one spike at the edge here. And we can shade all this in as well. So instead of having 3 eyelashes, she just has kind of like one big one. Like that. And then we're going to get this half circle right here. A little tiny circle. And then her pupil. Like that. Then we can draw an Ivy's eyebrow, which would be the same thing. A little kind of C shape. It's going to go up. And then down. Kind of up. And then down like that. And now that we got Ivy's eye in, we can kind of draw on her face. So, very similar to Harley Quinn. We're going to start about here. And it's going to just be this kind of curve line. And when you get to like kind of the edge of the eye, we're going to stop. Like that. And then it's going to go down and over for the nose here. Like that. I'm going to zoom in a little bit actually. And then very similar to Harley Quinn, it's going to curve out for the lip. And then in. It's going to go over and down like this. And it's going to go down and in. Kind of curve out for the lip here. Get a little curve line in for the jaw. And then it's going to go up and then over like that. Again, a little tricky. There's really nothing to go on when you're drawing this. You just kind of have to like look at the reference and be like, okay, this is how we're drawing it. But I think if you follow along with like what I just did and kind of keep it in that curve that we made, it'll look pretty good. Because again, remember it curves in like that. So then we got that down. I actually like drawing in her ear next. So her ear again follows the eye line. It'll be this kind of little curve line like this. Curve it in, and then you get the two, so you get a curve line that kind of follows the ear, and then another one about there. And now, I like drawing in the ear because now we could draw in the hairline from it. So here it's going to go off into a spike, kind of curve up, and then in about there. And then from this line, we're going to draw another little curve line that curves over and in like that. So you get a nice little kind of hook shape. So now that we got that down, we can kind of gesture in the rest of the hair. So there's going to be a little like indent right here. So you can draw a little curve line. I'm gesturing this in, so keep it light. And then it's going to go over, kind of down and in, like that. And then this line, kind of go over, down. And then from this little indent, it's going to go out, over, and then just kind of curve in to where Harley Quinn's hand or arm is, like that. That's pretty much good for the gesture, so now we can get into detail, and it's actually pretty spot on to what we need. So we're going to start about here and draw a curve line that curves in and down, and it's going to go over the jaw a lot, so that's fine. This little curve line, kind of darkening that. This line's going to go down, over, and in like that. This line's kind of going to go out, and we're pretty much going to follow the gesture that we have here. It's pretty good. Like that. And if you want to, you can draw a little curve line right here for a little bit extra detail. And then there'd be another curve line right here. And it's going to go out and kind of wrap around and go in. So you get kind of like this, it almost looks like a swirl. Almost. And then you see a little bit of it over here with the curve line going in like that. Oh, we could draw on Ivy's mouth too. I forgot to finish off for like her teeth and her lipstick. Teeth are exactly the same thing as Harley Quinn. It's this little rectangle that goes down right here. And then her lipstick, again, just kind of this curve line that just kind of follows her mouth here. So you get there and there like that. So nothing too special. And then just to finish off Ivy, pretty simple. We're going to start about here. And what we're going to do is draw kind of like a curve line that goes down and then over like this. It's going to hook in a little bit. And then off that, before we close it up, we're going to just draw two parallel lines going down. So there's one, there's two. And you get a little curve line. This is going to be your arm, by the way. Curve line, then you could kind of finish it off over there. And then from there, we're going to just draw a little curve line going up. Kind of gets cut off by Harley Quinn's arm. And then here, we're going to just draw a line going up. And then over like this. And then another little one, just kind of curving in like that. And then for Ivy's back, we're just going to draw a little curve line going down. And then over like that. And then just to finish it off a little bit, you'd see a little bit of a Harley Quinn shirt here, which is a little curve line. And, yeah, that's pretty much it, actually. I don't think I'm missing any details, no. No, that's pretty much it on how to draw Harley Quinn and Ivy. Again, a little complicated. Again, drawing profile views a little different. And having two characters in a drawing video is usually a bit tougher than just your standard one character. But, yeah, I don't think it's too bad. Again, look at a reference. I found this image on Google Images. If you just type in Harley Quinn and Ivy from the Harley Quinn show, it shows up. So if you need, like, reference, you can find a reference picture there, like that. But anyway, I will do what I always do and stand these pictures up. Please stay up. What if I put a pen here? So professional right now. But anyway, okay, there we go. So, try to zoom out a little bit more. So what you have on the left there is the inked version, where if you take an ink pen and go over all the final lines, erase all the guidelines, you kind of have what you have on the left there, and on the right we have the sketch that we just did. So yeah, not much else to say. Again, I would say this one's a little bit of a harder just because it's two characters. The profile view, especially drawing like the profile like face, like the curve of the head and like the nose and the mouth. That's really tricky. Remember to keep it on that curve that we made. But it shouldn't be too bad, especially if you're looking at a reference or if you were drawing along with the video. Anyway, thank you again, Kathpathy. Patty, for the request. I hope you enjoyed it. If you guys have any requests, feel free to leave that in the comment section below. The way requests work is I'll take your name, what you requested, put it on my how to draw list, and then on Sunday when I make a drawing video, it's just what I feel like drawing that day. There's no rhyme or reason. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and have a great day. So, yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.